Oh, fuck. Give me that battle axe. So this is the octagon, huh? Or it's just regular fucking fists. What a disordered room. Distorted room. Congratulations, Nagito. He's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenge yourself at the highest difficulty with only a 1/6 chance of success. I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. Is this the Future Foundations file? Didn't we already have this when we were on the roller coaster? Let's just think of it as an extension of that. Cool. Extension. Dude, what are you giving without permission? Let's see, one more special prize. Here you go. Hope Speak Academy. That's what the record of everyone's talent is. That's right, this file. It contains your student profiles from your time at Hope Speak Academy. Meaning they're profiles that you guys don't even remember. Our time at Hope Speak, huh? After all this time, I still can't believe it. You mean that matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope's Peak Academy? No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Probably. Geez, whether you're upset or upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it up to you. Thanks. I'll take a long look at it later. So if I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. You'll probably be happy about it. Yay! Someone like me is finally useful. What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope Speak Academy student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? But looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things more interesting. I don't really know what you're talking about. Hey, what are you planning? What's written in there? Anyway, Monomi. No cheating, you haven't reached the end yet. Yeah, she technically didn't pull the trigger. I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet. Nagito already did. No. Get over here, Revenge of the Final Dead Room. Jeez, they're gone. And you and I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about. But for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. It's not like I need to know how to get out of here. Oh, there's a giant hammer over there. Oh, hello. You mean the fucking RPG. I see, so there are lots of firearms here too. There are handguns and grenade launchers even. I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. Wonder what this so-called ultimate weapon is. The ultimate weapon is all of the weapons, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's really fucking nice. Maces, axes, swords, refrigerators. Refrigerator here. I won't expect to find drinks in it, but when I open the door and peek inside, I see there are poisons in here. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it can be considered the most powerful weapon. But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Regardless, it's slightly different than an ultimate weapon. Something called ultimate should make my heart jump with joy. That's the final dead room, so don't want to go back there. It's in the trapdoor. There's a door on the floor. Isn't it this the first floor of the strawberry house? Did this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No, maybe what lies beyond this door. Things are finally getting interesting. There's a window. Window. Why is there only one window in a place like this? Looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning in it. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly toward the window. And then the moment I peeked out that window. Huh? This is what I actually saw outside that window. It was completely different than any possibility I had in mind. So this is what it was. What I saw outside this window, if I started piecing it together and think about it, yes, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. Amazing. As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. I know now's not the time to enjoy things, but it's definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to the window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone else about this. But before I do that, I should take a look at the file I received from Monokuma, especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope's Peak Academy. That's important. I cautiously open the page and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? Shit. Dick. Hey. Hey, can you hear me? Oh my god. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, did you say something? Yeah, she said, how about we go back to my luxury room? It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. We've just been sitting here for 2 hours doing nothing? Hajime, I fucking hate you. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. Oh my god. Sorry. So what are you gonna do? You're right, I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling the Strawberry House one more time. Yeah, that's a great idea, I think. You're the one that fucking brought it up. What? I knew it. I was right. The trapdoor leads into the Monokuma library. It is connected. It is over one another, on top of each other. And that the elevator does spin and rotate. Huh? Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Well, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up. How did you even come here? Which is how they probably broke the elevator on this side and went up through the final dead room. Maybe I teleported. Huh? Nagito said an appearance. Can I go on the other side of that? No. Telephone. It's a great theme telephone. There's a strawberry on the thing, just I thought of this day, blah blah blah. Okay, I can't do that yet. I have to talk to him yet again. Hey, answer me seriously, how were you able to come to this side? Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could. I'll give you those details first, so let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Shiaki and I learned about the result of his investigation of Strawberry House. Elevator. Oh, all these things. Oh, thank you for the level ups. Well, I guess those are pretty important. Especially the fact that everybody in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. And I missed that last part. Especially the fact that everyone had heard that rumbling noise, but what about that wall clock alarm going off before that happened? Also the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting. Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I cleared the final dead room. Huh? You did the life-threatening game?
Yeah.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended up with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, and point it toward you, and pull the trigger. You really did it? Well, you load however many people are playing in the game. -1. That's the whole point. There are 3 people, you load 2 bullets in there. Well, you could load more than 2, but you only need 2. So that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used 1 bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said.
実はさ、
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That you only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving?
ま、
I'm still alive after all. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal. He's crazy, that's all there is to it.
僕はね、
Anyway, because I had to clear the final dead, I was able to obtain several rights. One of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I even need to play the game again. Move back and forth, where would you even be able to do that and how?
あ
Hey Hajime,
あ、黙ってて。
you've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette with high difficulty. And I attained quite an amazing prize for my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file? Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation. There's even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in the earlier file. Killing school life. You mean the killings that took place at Hope's-Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order and the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I found it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
ね、
Besides Byakuya, of course. Then it's just as I thought, that Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
でも、
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip. Similarities?
えっと、
For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
ね
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. Well, she's not really a serial killer, but whatever. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. We haven't had a suicide yet.
え、ね
What do you guys think of these strange similarities? It's definitely strange.
え、ま、
I can't think of these being as coincidences, especially if Monokuma is behind the motives and driving the murders.
な、
What are you trying to say?
ね
By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not, it's something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us?
え、まったく。
Jeez, your complaints just never end, do they? Are you gonna talk like that? I don't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is too. Huh?
あのね、
Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. And this is another one. That seal. Indeed, it's the Hope's-Peak Academy school crest.
もしかして
Does it have information about her stolen memories?
残念だよ。
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file does contain our information, just Hajime's information. Doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine? That's a fucking big-ass book for just one person.
どうして
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
まったく。
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, I was always interested that Hajime was the only one who can remember his talent.
ね、
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's-Peak Academy?
あ
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said, Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just some reserves course student from the reserve department. Huh?
あ、あのね、
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, that's just in name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's-Peak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and a tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised,
そうだよね。
which means you're just a step ladder, but you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can't be put to good use for those who known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? You're normal. You're just a normal Joe. Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Or were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend to Hope's Peak Academy? Maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that, I.
やめてよ。
Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have it or you don't.
間違いないよ。
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
わからないかな。
That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who had never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. And I'm just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't have any talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student. I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
そうじゃなくてさ。
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no reason to doubt you. Now that you know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya would have been the most likely candidate. But now that's probably impossible.
ね
待った
There, you're listening? There's no need for you to listen to this.
え。俺、
Hey, thanks, Chiaki. Let's get out of here. Huh?
あのね
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about. Oh, well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
ねえね
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
ね
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
えだからさ
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtain there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again? Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since the beginning. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want hope to shine even brighter.
もう
What are you saying? What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
まったく。
Jeez, I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit.
僕はね、
You're right, I did go to that place and seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
やめてよ。
Coming from someone who has it with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say? Fine, I understand. Now is not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We better hurry, the class trial is gonna start soon.
そうだね。
You're right, I haven't seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to this side any moment now.
じゃあね。
Then, while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
ね
Hey, Hajime. It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nekomaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right? Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekomaru's case. Can I go over there? No. Actually, let me check the standard room. No, it wasn't in here. Shit. Oh, guess I missed out on a Monokuma. Fuck. Famous Monokuma quotes, Volume 1. Here's one free massage ticket. Of course, you're the one who's gonna give the massage. However, if you keep using the free massage ticket, you will eventually master the massage fist. Never underestimate the power of the massage fist. It will impress the Kimpo masters around the world. Damn it. Jesus. No way my little sister is this incompetent. Jesus. Of that love by Monokuma. Jesus. This was useless. Some funny stuff though. I don't get to keep out though. Like why? They've returned from the depths of hell. Gundam.
Yo.
Yeah, sorry we're late. Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right? Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here. More importantly, Katsuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about?
Huh?
Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken. I didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. Well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. I'm right. Needle rotated 180? I see, it's just as I thought. Hey, what do you mean by that? Well, obviously the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated? Now then, I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way toward Great Tower. What was wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Hey, he's probably pissed that I don't have a talent. Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? Thanks for the 180 degrees, though. Let's go over to, other side. Hey, I just repaired the elevator. Do you seriously want to ride it already?
待った。
Well, let's do it later. Right now, it looks like Nagito is investigating Nekomaru's case. Definitely worried what he's searching for. Why? Who gives a fuck? What is he gonna do? Nekomaru, are you serious? Damn it, I don't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up. Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. Well, we've already investigated everything we can. No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy. But Kazuichi should be able to dismantle the body, right?
Huh?
まさか。
Is that true? Are you gonna disassemble Nekomaru's body?
許せね
Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
え。わからんの
Been through enough. We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care what happened to Nekomaru. Why you?
黙ってて。
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much.
畜生。
Damn.
まったく。
Come on, Katsuichi, what are you standing there for? Fine, I'll just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is too much.
あのね。
Come on, are you guys feeling okay now? In K2? Now's not the time to be staring into space. No, dude, there's definitely something wrong with you. God, he fucking has a rock up his ass. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I had no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. Well, he probably thinks he's superior now. That, you know, he fucking, fuck if I know why. Probably because he knows the truth of the building layout. He probably feels superior. His attitude towards everyone else is strange now, too. But why? So far, there's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is unnecessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. I don't think that's how you're supposed to take stuff apart. Where'd you get that tool knife?
Huh?
Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
もしかしてよ
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died, I mean. Stopped functioning.
うん
His torso is covered in huge dents and their parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too. Well, for now I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Oh, fuck. Apparently Kazuichi's finishing disassembly. I should check it out one more time. Okay. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. He died at 6 o'clock. 6:30. 7:30. Oh, I thought that was like the second hand. Sorry. Their point is at 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30. Which means the clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30. Okay. But 7:30 is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Taichi. Someone screwed with the clocks in the main building and set them all back so that we wouldn't get up for it. Which is why he said I didn't suspect everyone would skip out on it. Even them. Is this clock malfunctioning? No way. Yeah, it's a super accurate clock. Radio clock. Well, good thing it actually wasn't an atomic clock, because that would actually be really bad. Time Lord. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case. He shouldn't have fucked up. Why does this broken clock say 7:30? Radio clock. And also the head. Something protruding in the back of Nekomaru's neck. Good night button. And so it's getting to impress it would have been a Herculean task. Just back off for now, yeah? What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body, and it almost seems like he's glaring at him.
最低
Is
だ
this the worst?
まったく
I was overlooked an important clue. I swear you're the worst, just the worst. Because I thought there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about? God, someone needs to punch this prick.
あのね
Found this fragment of the pillar that's tipped over. I found this under a fragment. This is a doorknob.
わからないかな
Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there's some scratches near the base of the doorknob.
ね
Do you think that's strange? Don't you think it's strange?
えほら
We examined the far back door in Grape Tower. The doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
さて
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? It's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It had to be the door connecting Grape Hall that we entered from, right?
ま
Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out how?
わからないの
Take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter through Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to the door, to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
決まってるよ
Just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
いや
Oh, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. We have plenty of parts right here. Oh, fuck, that's fucked.
あ
ほら
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on. You're saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. Oh my god. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk.
ね
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
What?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on Strawberry Hall's side door, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Exactly, because it's not the right door. Huh? No need to worry. What does that mean?
さて
Kazuichi, you should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Yeah, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. And if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all. You should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After terrously saying that, terrously? Whatever. Nagito left the area.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows? Oh, that reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right? Had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean. Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. Clocks. So I did as he said and checked them up. Oh, but none of the clocks had their times messed up. But why'd he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't you head over to the Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there's still many mysteries surrounding it that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries, maybe. Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over there. What Nagito said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? Looks like it won't come off easily. So does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. I do. It makes sense though. Thanks, Kazuichi. The elevator is working now. Alright, let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
Yes!
Hey, you're here.
ねえね
Kazuichi, how are the repairs going? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the part, so I was able to fix it right away.
えこの野郎
You got a lot of nerve saying that when you used Nakamura's parts without my permission.
Oi, oi.
I mean, even so.
さてと
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry out and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door? There's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain. The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nakamura's body was blocked off by the chain, remember? You didn't do anything about it. It's gonna stay locked. Well, we'll know it if we try it out.
てめえ
It's not even worth trying out. No, we've come all this far. So if he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot. I mean, there's no harm in trying it. Yeah, that would be great. Thanks, Nagito. There's no way this door will open. Not when the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I press the button. What a fucking surprise. Huh?
おいおい
Why did it open?
豪華の
Impossible. Where did the chain go?
待った
Hold on a sec. That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right. There's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird. It knows how it's the same orientation that it's facing.
だか
What do you mean, huh?
らなあなあ
Hey, doesn't this all look the same when we were in the Grey Tower? It shouldn't look the same. It should look the opposite. Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grey Tower, Nakamura's body was in front of the far back wall. Back door. Which means this body should be in the front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we entered the Strawberry Hall, this body should be right in front of the door as we walked in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nakamura's body in front of the door to the Grape Hall?
Oi, oi.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
えっと
The body isn't the only thing that moved, even the tipped over pillar with the spilled oil. They all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered Grape Hall. Everything that was in the crime scene inside Great Tower shifted to the opposite side. What's the only way for that to happen? If it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but... Is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like it's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it would drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might have to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Awesome.
なるほどね。
The chain disappeared, the strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yeah, just I thought it definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought. Then you already knew about the mystery. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
ほら
The door at the far back of the picture had a grave on it. Maybe there's a hidden clue there. There's a clue on that door? Yeah, then find it something. It's a picture with the picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? Well, one of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came off with it.
さて、
It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor.
ほら
See, the screws came out with it, right? When the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the Grape Hall, door to Grape Hall.
まあ、
And, well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to? Broken doorknob.
俺、
Did you even get more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved if everything were linked together, if you can reach it. Like I did. What does that mean? Even though I asked him, Nagito probably won't give me the answer. So it'd just be a waste of time to ask.
どうやら学級裁判の時間になってしまったようですね。正直だるいっす。最高にだるいっす。もう寝たまま一生を過ごしたい気分っす。はあ、ダメだと分かってるけど眠くなる。サボりたいなあ。ふう、最高潮に気分が乗らないけど、お前らが裁判所に来たら本気出すよ。今はめんどくさいから無理だけど、後でちゃんと本気出すからよろしくね。
Jesus. Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
おいおい
How are we supposed to get to the class trial ground?
くそ。
You're right, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building.
ね
Akane, did something happen?
なあな
No, well, do you guys hear something? Hear something?
あねえね
What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as far as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble, and then suddenly appeared before us. What? Oh my god. Is he telling us to get inside from here?
え
Seems that way.
おっしゃい
Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru, I'll make sure I avenge you.
仕方ねえ
At
な。
least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
逃れられんよ
I
うだ
agree, I
な
detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside.
ショータイムが
How
始まる
interesting.
ぞ
If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart.
あの
Now then, we shall get moving as well. Yeah, you're right. It's
あ
annoying, but if Masonia is going, there's no way I'm not gonna go.
くそ。
But it's so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. Well, one by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock, until I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward, with the same step ladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked on the Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate, I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
あ
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time, and from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent would survive via true hope. But it wasn't there. there is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
俺
Huh? Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't really hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
そうだよね
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
ま
Oh well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
あね
There's this one novel I like. It's a particular mystery novel. Ah, novel.
えと
The story is told at the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully, so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about the novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
どうしようもない
It's
ね
a normal answer. I would have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. But it is very interesting. It's a very interesting premise. To have like the killer. I like stories that do that pull that 180 and twist. That you're reading it from the perspective of someone who's guilty, but that you can't actually tell they're guilty because the way it's written. Ugh. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
ね
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everybody's waiting.
あ
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve course students are so full of themselves. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. God, this is getting empty. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an increasing speed.
つうかよ
We're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad. Reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
まあな
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper, and suddenly, it stopped like it always does. And the door opened. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground, but this is so exhausting to discuss unless things. So let's just get it on with already. So sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad. Hey, don't get to go talking without permission after I said my catchphrase. Otherwise, I'll roll a dice, and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. What an extreme punishment. Now then, let's get on to it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. I hoped this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Oh, thank you, the best part's coming up. On every fucking class trial. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. Just when I finally got used to his new form. Just when I started hanging out with him, Nekomaru's killer. Such a fucking cool, interesting. I love the way this is framed. As one of us. God, we almost have a full page of people that are just dead. Please, Chiaki, don't die. Please, Gundam, stay alive. I'm like having a badass, over-the-top, and egocentrical guy. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive in the season. I mean, the only options that I see it happening is Fuyuhiko. He wouldn't kill anyone, so I'm gonna rule him out. Nagito, I rule him out because he's ridiculous. And that would lead only the other 2 guys, which would be Gundam and Soda. Those are the 2 options I really see happening. I do strongly believe it's someone from Strawberry House. That's why you destroy all the sides on Strawberry House. It would make sense. Tower. They already solved the final dead game, which is why they were able to go back to Strawberry Tower. and make it seem like they can't, since it's the same power. So it's one of them. Won't let this be an excuse. Excuse. Well, I know this panel will never get filled out. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Oh yeah. Need to take a break though. Though I will set my skills and all that, so I'll be ready. God damn it, if I had Sonia's, I would have a nice little shit with me. But I don't. Open your handbook. Let's see what I can buy. Clean that. No. Come here, Monomi. 7, what can I get? Slightly increase the time limit for each phrase. Ooh. Phase your aim. That's helpful. Rebuttal showdown. Melodious voice. Oh, that's helpful. Oh. I don't know which one I want. Jumping power, turning power, max speed. Ooh, that is helpful, but I'll go with ambidextrous. No, vocabulary. I don't know. I'll do that. There we go. And now I wait. Well, I need to go do something real quick. So I'll be right back with the trial.